Okay, so if you can persuade, if I am somebody from the Polish government, decision maker, if you can persuade me that your Viper helicopter is the best solution for the Polish crook combat attack helicopter program, what arguing should be used?
Thank you very much. I'm happy to make that argument. The H-1, the AH-1Z right now is in operation with the United States Marine Corps as their premier expeditionary attack helicopter. It shares 85% parts commonality, identical to its sister platform, the UH-1Y utility helicopter. These two helicopters are an efficient, economical way to operate expeditionary over any type of terrain, be it mountains, plains, over the seas, to take on your adversaries.
So very briefly, no ground support system, let's say total improvising, and let's say not necessary, very broadly built ground support system, and you can operate that helicopters in any environment.
Absolutely. Built for the United States Marine Corps, they're meant to operate off of a very small logistical footprint. You can load everything into a cargo container that those aircrafts will need to be maintained for a month at a time.
Is that the decisive factor for decreasing the operational cost of that helicopter?
It is one of the factors that leads to the economical operation of the helicopter. Along with the UH-1Y, you could operate the attack and utility varieties for, say, the Kruk and the Perkos to answer Poland's helicopter needs for their attack and multi-mission needs for decades to come.
And Andy, please tell me how it was possible to achieve the first, let's say, success and to gain the first bridgehead in Central Europe to be able to get the official agreement with the Czech government. It is that, please correct me if I'm right, for 4 attack helicopters, Vipers, and for 8 general utility helicopters.
That is correct. The Czech government decided that their best usage would be for a mixed fleet of 4 attack helicopters and 8 utility helicopters to answer their needs for their helicopter modernization fleet. They decided to go with the H-1 because of its versatility, economical operation, and frankly, their system capabilities, their integrated weaponry. It's the most advanced in the world. So it was really an easy decision for the Czechs. We've also had 2 other countries in the world decide to buy through the FMS process the H-1, and we hope there'll be more in Poland.
Okay. If you can produce parts or the assembly that helicopter in Poland, which company you would select as your partner?
That's a fantastic question. It's something that we would be evaluating, as part of Poland's needs to see which partner would be the best one to be able to support the H-1 to the best of their abilities in support of the Poland Ministry of Defense. So that's a decision that would come farther down the line in the sale process.
Especially that we have 2, let's say, not Polish, but Polish-based helicopter manufacturers in Poland. So why should we have a third?
We have great faith in the technological ability of the Polish people, very advanced aerospace sector, and we know that whichever partner would be decided on would be a fantastic partner in support of the H-1.
And finally, one additional plus point for you is that you sold to Polish police. First, Bell specialized, let's say, all-weather night operation, let's say, observation and general purpose helicopters for Polish police.
Absolutely. We're very happy that the Polish police made that purchase. You fly safe in a Bell, and we know that Bell will be there for the Polish police for decades to come with great service to make sure that those aircraft serve the needs of the Polish police.
And is it let's say, entry point for you?
I think that's a great point. I hope that is a good entry point for Bell.
And okay, so this is just the beginning. And what about a broader, let's say, program of a technological cooperation? Because the Bell helicopters is not only, let's say, a Kruk program or other programs. This is also the development of the very sophisticated, advanced technological projects like high speed and so on, so on. So is that possible that Polish you could see something like a Polish involvement in those futuristic programs?
Obviously, anything is possible as we move down the road towards FVL with the V280 Valor and the 360 Invictus. That's Bell's vision for what the future of vertical lift looks like. And we believe that the type of technology and know-how that's available in many different aerospace and technology sectors in the world, but primarily in Poland for this discussion right now, would be a great addition to any type of supply chain as we move forward to any type of foreign military sale for that technology in the decades to come. We think Poland's well positioned for that.
I spoke with the first police crew for your helicopter in Poland. They're delighted with the handling capabilities of the helicopter and with the ability of the systems integrated with the platform. So, is that something like arguing you should use in your talks on military programs as well?
I think the fact that the systems that are integrated into the AH-1Z and UH-1Y are a great selling point for the H-1. It comes out of the factory with the ability to perform up to these capabilities, and that gives it a decisive advantage in the field for the U.S. Marine Corps or any operator.
And the last question. When are you going to deliver the first helicopters to the Czech Republic? This is the first question. And the second, are you going to use that as a, let's say, promotion for in the neighborhood country?
I would have to check when the first deliveries are to the Czech Republic. I'm not sure off the top of my head. As far as using that as something to discuss with other countries, I think certainly when you're discussing as close an ally to the United States as Poland is, as the Czech Republic is with NATO, when you're speaking about NATO's Eastern Front, when you talk about the capabilities of the H-1, you could certainly see a capability where if you leverage that across the entire Eastern Front of NATO, that would be a formidable deterrent and would provide great security to the region.
So summarizing, Marine Corps is they are the first to come, they are the first to action, and they should be prepared to anything in the low cost. And this is your arguing.
The Marine Corps is built to move quickly and move swiftly and act decisively, and the H-1 will help any force do that.
Thank you very much, and I wish you great success, not only in Poland, but generally in Central Europe. And I think let's your helicopters fly successfully.
I hope that comes true. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.